guys, it's your girl Irene here today again with another video that is very interesting, whereby we're just not having fun and partying. It's that season whereby you have to sit down and reflect how the year has been, and also it's that season where we have to sit down and make our New Year's resolutions. And I'm here at the coast. This environment is perfect, guys, to meditate and reflect and make the New Year's resolutions. Now, today I want to talk about journaling. I love journaling a lot. People. And I always use this tool. That's my self-improvement journal. Yay. I always use this tool to journal, to make my New Year's resolutions, to make my goals, and follow up on my goals as the days goes by. Now, what I like about this tool is that it gives you an outline on where to work on as an individual. I'm an advocate for personal development. I'm an advocate for mental health. I'm an advocate for holistic development. Now, this tool has all the areas where one has to work out on themselves. Number one, it has the spiritual aspect. Number two, physical health. Number three, emotional and mental health. Number four, career and academics. Number five, we have the weaknesses and vices. Number six, talents, gifts, and creativity. Guys, isn't that just cool? I know, right? Yeah. Also, what I like about this tool, it has all the lists of the virtues and vices. Yeah, virtues or strengths, and vices or weaknesses. Now, people, weaknesses, you have to work out on your weaknesses. Weaknesses affect every area in your life, every aspect of your life. Yeah, true, it does. Yes, your weaknesses will affect your spiritual aspect, it will affect your physical health, it will affect your emotional well-being, it will affect your talent, gifts, and creativity. So what I like about this book is that it makes you become deliberate, intentional in working your weaknesses, in working those vices, those bad habits that you have, so that you become a better individual. And this tool, you just don't sit down and do it yourself. You sit with someone who knows you very well, like your family member, your friends, people you know you very well. And you sit down, you actually get the other person to tell you about your characteristics, your traits. Yeah, sometimes you're not aware of who you are. Yes, sometimes you cannot be aware of who you are. So it's very important that you do it with someone who knows you very well, and it makes you become very intentional on working or on your weaknesses. So you get to note down the vices and the weaknesses you have to work on. Yes, people. Yes, it's about self-improvement. It's called self-improvement journal. Okay. Now, once you've actually noted down what you're going to work on, we have various pages that you have to do your goals. Like we have the yearly goal. So beginning of next year, you note down your yearly goals, which we call New Year's resolutions. And people, do you follow through your New Year's resolutions? Do you? I know you don't follow your resolutions. No, I know you don't. But this tool helps you to become disciplined enough to follow through your goals, to work on your goals. Yes, what I like about this tool, it does that. Now, once you make your yearly goals, now when you're making your yearly goals, it's about your spiritual growth, mental health, and emotional stability, career and academics, physical health, your vices and weaknesses. Yes. So once you do your goals pertaining those areas, you break down these yearly goals into monthly goals. That is, now you now go to January goals, February goals, March, all the way to December. Okay. Now every other week of the month, you get to actually journal and assess how far you've gone with your plans and goals for that month. Okay. And what I like about this too, you not only journal about your goals, you also journal about things like the lessons you learned for that week, for instance, because you're going to be journaling 4 weeks in a month. You'll actually journal the lessons you've learned that week. Every week you have to write something, yeah. And then also you have to do a gratitude list. Yes, people who really get depressed, people who really get suicidal, people who really get frustrated in life, are people who are very grateful of what they have in life. So guys, I love this journal because it makes you become a person of a good attitude, a grateful attitude. Because every other week you have to journal what you're grateful about. Number 2, prayer items. How often do we do our prayer items? You put it in writing. You do your prayer items. And what I love about this too, it's so clear that you make your prayers, your requests to God according to His will. Yes, and in His right time. Yes. So apart from that, we have what we call stressors. You're journaling about the things that are giving you, emotional instability. The source of your stress. Very important to be at par with how you're feeling and your thoughts. So when you're writing down the sources of your stress, it makes you become, it creates awareness in a way, And when you're at par with how you're feeling with your emotions, this is everything, people. This is everything. And like I said earlier, I'm an advocate for mental health, and this tool is very good to ensure that your mental health is checked. It's checked. Yes. So when you're writing your emotional what is stressing you, the thing that you're going through and all that, it makes you declutter your mind. It makes you put your thoughts in a very systematic way, and this is very important. So it also qualifies as a very vital guiding and counseling tool. Yes. Now after every month, we do a monthly assessment of our monthly goals. Yeah, and you do that every month until the end of the year. Now when it reaches the end of the year, you sit down and do a yearly assessment. Yes, people, that is so cool about this. This is what is so cool about this too. Doing an assessment of everything that has been happening during the year. So it is a very important personal monitoring and evaluation tool. Aki people, why don't you have this tool? Why don't you have this tool? This tool, man, it's so awesome, and it's good for all ages. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's good for all age, for all age. Of course, school-going age kids to adults. Doesn't matter what age you are. Journaling is very, very important. It's good for mental health. It makes you disciplined. It makes you follow through your goals and resolutions. Yes, I've done this for quite some time, and I can attest this is very awesome, and it's a must. This tool is a must-have for everyone. So if you want to get this tool, my self-improvement journal, don't forget to call this number down here to order your copy. Don't forget to call this number here to order your copy. Yes. And I always say, if you want to make the society a better place for everyone, it has to start with you. It has to start with you. So guess what, people? When you're working on yourself to become a better person, you as an individual, it's called a self-improvement. If you're improving yourself to become a better person, your spouse is improving themselves to become a better person. Your daughter, your son, your sister, your nephew, everyone is working out to become a better person. Surely, people, you're going to have a very, very good beautiful society. Yes, we're gonna have a very good society, people. So, people, don't forget, don't forget